Known for housing some of Britain's most dangerous female inmates, Low Newton Prison in County Durham has seen many lifer prisoners come and go. Today we look at 8 of the most dangerous inmates ever held at high security Low Newton Prison. Don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying the prison video series, comment down below on what you think about number 1 on the list, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button as we have weekly prison videos coming for the foreseeable future. I hope you enjoy the video. Number 8, Barbara Salesby. Working as a nurse at Leighton Hospital in Crewe, Barbara Salesby assumed overall control of her ward after the previous senior nurse moved elsewhere. Salesby's attitude was disliked by a number of members of staff who felt she was offensive to them and was reported on a number of occasions for her callous and unprofessional behaviour. She began to tell other staff of her intentions to kill elderly patients, later administering large doses of morphine to hasten their deaths and free up hospital beds for other patients. She was tried in 2004 at Chester Crown Court for the attempted murder of 4 patients under her care between 1999 and 2002 and was found guilty but was cleared of murder. Sentenced to 5 years imprisonment, the case gained major media coverage, and she has since tried to overturn her conviction and subsequent removal from the nursing register. Number 7, Bernardine McNeely. Convicted of a murder that horrified the nation, Bernardine McNeely was given a life sentence for the murder of Suzanne Capper in 1993. Attacked after a row about a pink coat, Capper suffered a horrendous death with details so upsetting we cannot publish them in this video. McNeely, along with 3 other people, was also found guilty of false imprisonment and torture. The murder happened just 2 months before James Bulger was murdered in Liverpool, and Tony Blair, who was Shadow Home Secretary at the time, said the case was a hammer blow against the sleeping conscience of the country. McNeely was released in 2022, having served her full 24-year sentence. Number 6, Sharon Carr. Convicted of murder in 1997, the crimes of Sharon Carr attracted much media interest due to her young age and the brutality of the killing. Nicknamed the Devil's Daughter, Sharon Carr was just 12 years old when she committed her first murder, attacking an 18-year-old at random as she walked home from a night out. Carr initially got away with the killing, later boasting to friends about what happened. She suffered a psychotic episode while serving time at Broadmoor Hospital, believing that she was a lizard and no longer felt that she was human. Carr is a restricted status prisoner at Low Newton and has regularly attempted to kill both staff and inmates, with her transfer to Low Newton occurring shortly after her secure hospital stay. Carr has no chance of release anytime soon and is long past her release date, and is now serving her almost lifetime sentence at Bronzefield Prison. Number 5, Tracy Connelly. Another infamous face to appear in the British media, Tracy Connelly was convicted of deliberately attacking her son, Peter Connelly, who was nicknamed Baby P by the British press. The case caused shock and concern among the public and in Parliament, partly because of the magnitude of Peter's injuries, which had gone unnoticed by child welfare officers. Having pleaded guilty to the charge, Connelly was sentenced to indefinite imprisonment with a minimum of 5 years to be served, and was immediately sent to Low Newton. She was released in 2013 but recalled to prison later for breaching her parole conditions in 2015 and remained inside for another 6 years before finally receiving a second parole in 2022. Did you know that Low Newton Prison is home to the Primrose Project, which is designed to treat women with dangerous and severe personality disorders and is the only women's prison in the United Kingdom with such a unit? Number 4, Rosemary West. Convicted of sexual assault and murder of 10 children between June 1971 and May 1987, the crimes of Rosemary West have gone down as some of the worst ever carried out in British history. Deemed so appalling and depraved, the judge presiding over the court case, which saw her found guilty on all counts, ruled that she may never be released. In July 1997, Home Secretary Jack Straw subjected Rose West to a whole life tariff, only the second ever handed down to a woman in England at the time. She was originally held at Bronzefield as a Category A prisoner, before later being transferred to Low Newton and then on to HM Prison Newhall in West Yorkshire due to repeated threats to her life from other prisoners. Number 3. Emma Aitken. Convicted of a particularly brutal murder, Emma Aitken, along with 2 accomplices, attacked Barry Smith outside the Kilburn Welfare Social Club in October 2013. Aitken and the others had denied murder, but after one confessed to seeing the attack unfold, it became clear of the other's guilt. Smith had been attacked in a brutal fashion with a fence post and pool cue, and the prosecution called it a savage and merciless attack. Smith had been set upon after Pamela Aitken, Emma Aitken's mother, had lost her job at the club for using a racial slur against him. Emma Aitken was found guilty alongside the others and sentenced to life with a minimum term of 12 years imprisonment. Aitken was moved to Low Newton from another Category A prison, Bronzefield, and she was deemed too risky to be kept at that location. Number 2. Joanna Deni. Famous as one of Low Newton's most dangerous serial killers, Joanna Deni became one of the UK's only female serial killers after killing 3 men in and around Peterborough. Dennehy, who had attempted to kill 2 other men in Hereford, was said to have described the murders as Moorish, and that after the first killing she had got a taste for it. Pleading guilty to all 3 murders and 2 further attempted murders, she was diagnosed with psychopathic, antisocial and borderline personality disorders and initially went through psychic evaluation. Calling Dennehy a cruel, calculating, selfish and manipulative serial killer, the judge imposed 3 whole life orders, meaning she will never be released from prison. 2 men who assisted her were also given lengthy prison sentences, and a third was given a 3-year sentence. Initially imprisoned at Bronzefield Prison, she was moved to Low Newton after her behaviour deteriorated. Number 1. Lucy Letby. Now described as the most prolific child serial killer in British history, Lucy Letby is by far one of, if not the most dangerous inmate currently held at Low Newton Prison. Convicted of killing 7 infants and attempting to murder another 6, Letby was handed 14 whole life orders at her trial at Manchester Crown Court. After refusing to attend her sentencing, Letby was transferred from Bronzefield Prison to Low Newton and immediately placed in solitary confinement and placed on suicide watch. Her chaotic behaviour went unchecked for over a year inside the neonatal unit of the Countess of Chester Hospital in 2015. Medication errors were initially blamed for child deaths on the unit. However, further investigations revealed the terrible truth. Such were the levels of her crimes, the United Kingdom government announced that an independent inquiry would take place over the case. Radical change to NHS management in order to prevent future similar occurrences has now been called for, and at least one of Letby's senior management team has now lost their job. Thanks for watching this video on the top 8 most dangerous inmates inside Low Newton Prison. Please throw a like on the video if you are enjoying the ongoing series, comment down below if you think I missed anybody important, subscribe for more prison videos coming soon, and don't forget to check out the next video on this page. Thanks for watching.